is up, everybody? I like to do product reviews, obviously, and one of the ones that recently acquired was the Fi dog collar. I've always wanted something for my dog. You know, always have that feeling in the back of your mind, because I don't leash chase that often unless we absolutely have to, like campgrounds, or you got to go into stores and whatnot. But around home or places we're hunting and stuff, you know, there's a chance that your dog could get away from you without knowing. You know, they get on an animal and you can't get them to come back, whatever it be. Or even at home, you know, kid leaves the gate open, or you leave a gate open. I've left the gate open, and thank God my dog stayed in the yard. So I found a collar. It's called the Fi collar. It runs off of Wi-Fi, obviously, when you're around home or anywhere that the collar links to Wi-Fi. But the big thing is, how does it work after that? And it runs off of LTE-M, I believe it is. And we've been all over the place, and that collar has tracked Chase every bit of it. It'll say, it links up with your phone. It'll tell you if Chase is without an owner, you know, because Chase has his collar on now. Loki will be getting one once he gets a little bit older, because he's not really a wanderer yet. Again, it gives you that ease of mind of knowing where your dog is at all times. My wife and I, both of our phones are linked to it by Bluetooth, so that it knows that Chase is with an owner. And again, if he leaves us, it'll say Chase is without an owner at such and such address. Like, we were at a friend's the other day, and Chase wasn't within his home zone, which is here at home, which comes with the base, is also the charger. It's awesome. It literally told me, you know, Chase is without an owner, but he was just around the corner where I didn't have Bluetooth connectivity, I guess you want to call it, with Chase. So if he broke out of their fence somehow or whatever it be, I would have known right away that Chase was without an owner. So I need to go figure out where he was at, and that's what I did at that time, because they just put up a new fence, and you just never know. So the other thing is it tracks steps, which I don't really care about that. It's kind of funny, like Chase is killing it today. It says all the time, like, how many steps he does. It's kind of like a Fitbit. It really doesn't mean much to me on that side, but the whole location thing is knowing. It says it's proved up to 7 feet of his location. So if you're 7 feet from your dog, it's tracked. Or once you're trying to track your dog, it links up. It's got all kinds of, like, its own social media, all kinds of cool features. I know I'm battling on here about it. It's going to be a real quick video, but it's something I just wanted to share for anybody that owns dogs, or thinking about owning dogs and you're scared that you may lose them, you know, to running away. You just heard my neighbor and I were talking the other day, and he talked about how his dog got out of the fence and they never found him. You know, or you hear these horror stories, you know, dogs get out. I live about a quarter mile from a very busy highway, and you know, if Chase got out on the road there and cars are flying up and down there, 16,000 cars that travel down the road right out in front of us here. 16,000 a day. You know, the chances of Chase, if he went out on that road to get hit, are probably pretty good. So one other thing is the battery. You know, it's just like anything else, you got to charge, but I think it says it lasts up to like 3 months. I charged it probably a week ago, and it's still at like 80%. So I don't take it off of him. Only time I take it off of him is when we charge it. He swims with it when we train. No issues. So again, get yourself one. I think it was like $80. The subscription's like $9 a month. Well worth the ease of mind of knowing where your pets are at all the time. Here's the collar here. My boys are playing as usual, and I mean, this thing gets beat up. Loki, I mean, you can see all the bite marks in it. It's rugged. It says it'll pull 300 pounds of pressure. You know, that before this thing would break, which is a lot. I mean, our Chase weighs 70 pounds. You know, if you yank on him, it's not going to break. So, but this is the collar. They have many different colors of it. And again, Loki is constantly chewing on them, and we've had no issue. I think we've had it a few weeks now. And again, 0 issues. Works great. The other feature was, we were out at a buddy's house a couple weeks ago, and it was pitch black out. The dogs were running around, 5 dogs running around having fun, and we couldn't see them. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's got a light feature, and you can turn lights on the collar. There's like 6 colors, I believe. But yeah, if you're interested in it, I'll put a link in the description below. It's definitely not a paid partnership here by any means. I just, again, for people that own dogs, it's a good idea. These dudes are crazy, that's for sure. Chase, do you like Fi collar?